Hi everybody! So it is currently 2 weeks out from my gastric bypass surgery, and I recently came home from my 2-week post-op appointment to check up on me and see how I was doing. So I thought I would go ahead and make a new update since it's been about a week. Feels like it's been quite a bit longer. Since the last time I updated, there's been a couple of different developments. One is that I successfully developed a UTI, and they think that it has a lot to do with the fact that I had a catheter in for several days. So that's been fun. And one thing that I have learned is that the medications they give you for things like that don't exactly go very well with the gastric bypass stomach. So I've actually had some problems with pain and feeling sick and not being able to eat because I'm taking medications to take care of an infection. So at first, I was trying to ignore those symptoms. I eventually sent a message to my surgeon, and they actually put me back on pain medication as well as some more nausea control. So it's been interesting because I thought that part of my goal was going to be to get off of pain medication and to be mostly reliant on Tylenol. But what we have discovered is that when my stomach is compromised by the medication for the infection, the Tylenol is actually doing worse things to my stomach than if I just took some Oxy. So I am currently back on narcotic medications. Sort of not my favorite thing, but it's better than hurting all the time. That being said, at my appointment today, I did register a 20-pound loss, and that is approximately in 3 weeks' time. The last clinic weight that I took with them was about a week before my surgery. And then today I weighed in, and it was a 20-pound difference. And so when you think about that and being about a pound a day, that's pretty significant, even though there's part of me that's kind of like, I feel like it's been more. My home scale actually showed me as breaking the 400 mark for the first time since college, which means that I weigh the lowest I've possibly weighed for over a decade. So it's one of those things where I am a little dumbfounded by the process. It's changing my life. It's changing the way that my body looks. It's changing my attitude towards other people and the kinds of bullshit that I'll put up with now. I think that, you know, even with the complications that I had in surgery, we thought that this was going to be harder and that there was going to be potentially more problems. So the fact that those things aren't really happening as much, it's a good thing because it means that I'm healing properly. But one of the things that it has done is kind of really reaffirmed the defiancy that I have in regards to this surgery. And I've found that as time goes by, I'm less and less and less tolerant of people being dumbasses and just not giving a shit. You know, I don't really understand it myself. I see myself acting differently. I see myself responding to things differently. And there's a part of me that finds that kind of concerning almost, but it's not really a concern to me, because ultimately at the end of the day, like, I mean, what are we trying to do? We're trying to instigate change. But I can tell that I am going to be a different person, not just physically, but emotionally, and I don't know if you want to call it spiritually, personality-wise, or whatever, but it's definitely changing already, and I can definitely tell the difference in my interactions day to day, and my results are showing for it. Anyway, my biggest hurdles right now are getting enough sleep and getting enough protein in and dealing with some pain. But otherwise, I think things are going really well. They graduated me to the next food stage. And so that means I get to eat things like pureed soup and soft cheeses and, you know, just things that are much more palatable to me. I've never really been like a hardcore sweets person. I really like the savory things. So I'm really glad to have moved on to a stage where I can eat meats and some vegetables and things. So I guess ultimately at the end of this video, what my point was to say was that I'm updating to say everything is going great as it was before. I've had a couple of hiccups and hurdles in regards to pain, but despite that, I get to advance in my diet, and hopefully the weight will continue to come off. And yeah. Anyway, I am gonna go for now, but that's my update, and you know, hopefully I'll be able to update soon regarding, you know, things that I'm allowed to do now, such as take a bath. Like, I can actually soak now because I'm allowed to be submerged, and so I'm really looking forward to that. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves and that you've had a nice holiday, and I will see you soon. Bye.